crisis looms in the country, with COVID-19 cases now surpassing the 51,000 mark as the death toll also hits 950. This prompting President Uhuru Kenyatta to convene a crisis meeting with the governors to review the spike in the cases. And as our very own Chemutai Goin reports, the 4th of October summit comes at a time when the virus has hit schools, with 17 learners and 33 teachers testing positive in 35 schools across the country. Take a look.
The month of October has seen the country on average record its highest yet number of new infections, forcing the president to convene an extraordinary summit to review the status amid fears of a second and deadlier wave. In the statement, State House avowed that October has recorded the highest number of cases and deaths, warranting a crisis meeting to relook at the country's epidemiological models for the months of November and December, and also review the effect of the containment measures which were relaxed in October. The reduction in the number of infections in the month of September resulted in the phased reopening of physical learning in schools, but things seem not to be rosy in the learning institutions. They too have not been spared its wrath. The Education Ministry revealing that since the reopening, 35 schools have been hit by COVID-19, with 33 teachers, 17 students and 7 non-teaching staff confirmed to have contracted the virus having already claimed the life of Tononoka Secondary School head teacher. Last weekend, one student at the Miranda High School tested positive. Through the Ministry of Health, the school has initiated contact tracing and targeted mass testing of the contacts of the index case. 3 schools, 1 in Nandi County and 2 in Mombasa County, that is Tononoka Secondary School and Star of the Sea, have already been closed after some of the students and teachers were confirmed to have contracted the virus. But despite the resurgence of COVID-19 infections in the country, Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha maintains that schools will not be closed. However, sounding a warning to private schools defying government orders on the phased reopening by allowing other grades back to school.
Anyone is bringing in more children than we had stated at the very beginning, then we are going to react, and we shall react very swiftly. So this is like a last warning for whoever feels he or she is bold enough to challenge the government of this republic by opening schools without authority. I hope that by tomorrow I would want a clean report on my desk. Otherwise, government will definitely act, and swiftly, and we should not be blamed for whatever action we take.
At the Kakamega Primary School, usually the capacity of 3,600 pupils, the phased reopening has seen 700 back to school. The school administration says they are doing all they can to ensure the children are safe.
We have a committee for safety, and I'm happy that through sharing responsibilities, it has enabled us to cope up with the high number.
Changamoto ambayo tunapata ni wakati watoto wanatangamana au wanachanganyika. Utakuta ni ugumu, wanasahau, unakuta wanachanganyikana.
They understand that coronavirus is a deadly disease, but they cling on the hope. They know that while we maintain and do what is required, we shall be safe.
Meanwhile, the government continues to advocate for adherence to prescribed infection prevention measures. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV, Nairobi.